PS5 launched with a bunch of exclusive titles, which are already totes killing it, and while Xbox's big launch titles all got pushed due to 2020 being 2020, Xbox has over 100 titles through Game Pass, many of which are optimized for the new Series X and S on launch day. It's like Netflix, but for games. A PS5 game receiving a lot of heat is Spider-Man Miles Morales, an 8-hour-plus expansion to PS4's 2018 Spider-Man. It had a solid increase in searches of 198%, most likely from those of us just excited to finally play the game, but could potentially be because we can pet the cat. Sorry, did we say pet because we meant you can fight crime with the cat? Pre-installed on the PS5 is Astro's Playroom, a sandbox game designed to showcase the PS5's new DualSense controller. The game saw an increase of 217% in searches, likely due to our curiosity about how the new haptic controller feels, but also maybe it's just super fun. With an 847% increase in searches, the sleeper hit of the season is Mos Def Bugsnax, a PS5 exclusive. It's similar to Pokemon, but if Pokemon were snacks that you force-fed to other snacks to create newer super snacks. Come for the game, but stay for those sweet, sweet memes. Though the new Xbox Series X does not have as many exclusive games at launch, they have a few third-party games such as Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Gears 5, which each saw a 35% increase in searches, inspiring gamers to embrace their inner Viking/locust-squashing outsider in full next-gen ray-traced glory. Both consoles are in high demand, and as such, both are difficult to get our hands on for now. But with so many beautiful games to play on incredible new hardware, the real winners here are all of us gamers. Read more about the next gen of gaming at xbox.fandom.com and playstation.fandom.com, or any of the games mentioned in this video, which also have all their own wikis. Watch Dogs Legion, the third installment in the Ubisoft franchise, recently hit store shelves, and this time we play as a rebellious paintball enthusiast? Or is it a rebellious taxi driver? Wait, a rebel beekeeper? Stand by, we'll figure this out. This is The Loop. Watch Dogs Legion is an open-world action-adventure game where players enter into an authoritarian near-future London to recruit an army of everyday citizens to fight and reclaim their city from an all-seeing police state. Honestly, who among us does not want to recruit drunk hooligans? The central conceit to the game is that we can play as anyone. Anyone. From a professional hitman to construction workers with cargo drones and nail guns, Watch Dogs has you covered. Want to play as a grandpa with hip problems or a grandma with a taser? Boom, done. And just who is behind recruiting booming grannies and otherwise peaceful beekeepers? The international hacker group DeadSec, who saw a 110% search increase, potentially due to gamers looking for playable characters, or maybe just figuring out how to do a banging Halloween costume for Mr. Pig. Among the playable characters is Aiden Pierce, the protagonist from the franchise's first game. He saw a 128% increase in searches, most likely due to us wondering how to unlock him, but if you want the grizzled gray hat in a badass coat, we have to buy the season pass. Getting a huge search increase of 302% is a new character named Sabine Brandt. And just who is this badass chick? She's a skilled hacktivist for DedSec who opens the game and then before she's. For those of us wanting options like online co-op play or PvP, we'll have to wait just a bit longer, as that will come on December 3rd as an update. Until then, we can just pretend we're playing with our friends by playing as the drunk hooligan over and over and over. With a 228% increase in searches, the music in Watch Dogs Legion has a lot of buzz. Featuring artists like Muse, Lily Allen, and Big Shaq on the soundtrack, it's clear we're all seeking the perfect song to underscore our time playing as a beekeeper. For more information, visit watchdogs.fandom.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Fandom 5. It's a trivia game with a very simple rule. If you answer 5 questions about your fandom correctly, you win prizes.
So, how do you play? Use the Raise Your Hand button for your chance to be one of the lucky 8. If selected, a producer will connect with you, and you could potentially win $150 if you answer all the questions correctly.
1, 2, 5! Lisa! 3!
Actually, he had it right the first time. 5 correct answers wins $150. But don't go anywhere. One of the 8 will be randomly selected to return for a final super challenging round worth $500. Lose your first round, you can come back for redemption. Win both, you can leave with $650.
That's a lot of nuts!
Yeah, it is. So how do you play? Just hit the Raise Your Hand button and a producer will connect with you. Make sure your camera and microphone are on. Also, make sure you warm up. It's always important to stretch. You don't want to pull a muscle when you're doing your victory dance. And finally, players have to be residents of the United States, DC, Puerto Rico, or Canada, except Quebec. Sorry, Quebec.
And you've got to be 18 to play.
Is very obviously just 3 kids stacked on top of each other under a trench coat.
Okay, with all that covered, it is time to play the Fandom 5. So meditate, do some karate punches, cram some last-second facts on fandom.com, or just do what I do and hope for the best. We'll get started soon. Hey everyone, welcome to the Fandom 5. It's a trivia game with a very simple rule. If you answer 5 questions about your fandom correctly, you win prizes.
So, how do you play? Use the Raise Your Hand button for your chance to be one of the lucky 8. If selected, a producer will connect with you, and you could potentially win $150 if you answer all the questions correctly.
1, 2, 5! Lisa! 3!
Actually, he had it right the first time. 5 correct answers wins $150. But don't go anywhere. One of the 8 will be randomly selected to return for a final super challenging round worth $500. Lose your first round, you can come back for redemption. Win both, you can leave with $650.
That's a lot of nuts!
Yeah, it is. So how do you play? Just hit the Raise Your Hand button and a producer will connect with you. Make sure your camera and microphone are on. Also, make sure you warm up. It's always important to stretch. You don't want to pull a muscle when you're doing your victory dance.
And finally, players have to be residents of the United States, DC, Puerto Rico, or Canada, except Quebec. Sorry, Quebec. And you've got to be 18 to play.
It's very obviously just three kids stacked on top of each other under a trench coat.
Okay, with all that covered, it is time to play the Fandom 5. So meditate, do some karate punches, cram some last-second facts on Fandom.com, or just do what I do and hope for the best. We'll get started soon. Hey everyone, welcome to the Fandom 5. It's a trivia game with a very simple rule. If you answer 5 questions about your fandom correctly, you win prizes. So, how do you play? Use the Raise Your Hand button for your chance to be one of the lucky 8. If selected, a producer will connect with you, and you could potentially win $150 if you answer all the questions correctly.
1, 2, 5. Lisa, 3.
Actually, he had it right the first time. 5 correct answers wins $150. But don't go anywhere. One of the 8 will be randomly selected to return for a final super challenging round worth $500. Lose your first round, you can come back for redemption. Win both, you can leave with $650.
That's a lot of nuts!
Yeah, it is. So how do you play? Just hit the Raise Your Hand button and a producer will connect with you. Make sure your camera and microphone are on. Also, make sure you warm up. It's always important to stretch. You don't want to pull a muscle when you're doing your victory dance. And finally, players have to be residents of the United States, DC, Puerto Rico, or Canada, except Quebec. Sorry, Quebec. And you've got to be 18 to play.
It's very obviously just three kids stacked on top of each other under a trench coat.
Okay, with all that covered, it is time to play the Fandom 5. So meditate, do some karate punches, cram some last-second facts on Fandom.com, or just do what I do and hope for the best. We'll get started soon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special edition of the Fandom 5. Today, we're going head-to-head, PlayStation fans versus Xbox fans. I'm your host. My name is Joe Starr. I'm one of the writers of Honest Trailers. And first of all, let me just get this out of the way. That intro is way too cool for me. You guys needed, our epic voice guy or something like that kicking in after that intro, because it was awesome. The beat was dropping. All the games look awesome. And then I'm just like, hey, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the Fandom 5. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my living room. Welcome to my cat. She's right off camera. Here's how the game works, you guys. Today, 8 players are going to have a shot at the Fandom 5. 4 Xbox fans and 4 PlayStation fans. And at the end of the show, 2 of those players are going to be randomly selected to play an extra challenging face-off round of PlayStation versus Xbox for even more prizes. So make sure after you play, you stick around to see if you're picked to come back there at the end. If you want to play, how's that work? Thank you for asking, Joe. It's a great question. Here's the answer. Just click the raise your hand button and one of our producers will connect with you. If you don't get picked, please hang out, send some good vibes to today's contestants. It's a super fun show. This audience is always great. I love being able to do this show with you guys. Everyone is just always so supportive and friendly and kind and fun and funny in this chat. Love doing the show with you guys. Missed you last time. And please remember, you need to be at least 18 years of age, and you got to be in the U.S., D.C., Puerto Rico, or Canada, except Quebec. I don't know why. I'm not a contest scientist. Sorry, Quebec. But you got to be in one of those places to play. If today's 8 players answer 5 questions correctly, they each win $150. And then the winner of our face-off round is going to win an extra $500. This show is going to be super cool. I'm super excited to get this face-off started. This war of 2 fandoms. It's going to get dirty. It's going to get personal. I'm super excited about this, you guys. I'm kidding. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. We got an Xbox fan coming up first. Everybody put your hands together. Send some good vibes. Send some love to Brad, you guys. Brad's coming up to rep the Microsoft Xbox.
What up, guys?
Hey, man. What's up?
Not much, man. Happy to be on the show.
Texas is where I'm assuming you're playing from.
I'm actually in Green Bay, Wisconsin, but I am repping Texans for JJ Watt.
Texas in your heart. I hear you. Hey, Xbox fan, obviously. We're kicking off the show for you. Why Xbox over PlayStation?
It's basically what I grew up with. All my friends have been playing it for years. Right. And just happy to be a part of the Xbox community.
Right on, man. What's your favorite game?
Right now,
easy questions. Just real softballs. What game defines you as a person?
Right now, I've been getting really into Call of Duty, mostly the zombie mode. But otherwise, I love Minecraft, love Halo, all those games.
Right on, man. Well, you ready to get into this? I'm feeling warmed up. Do you feel good?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's jump into this. All right. Question number 1. Here we go. What genre of games make up the Dead or Alive franchise?
What genre? Dead or Alive. That is... I can't really think of what type of genre. It's would just be zombies, right?
Let's see here. Are we going...
I'll go with zombies. I'm not entirely sure how to specify genre on that.
Sure, no, I totally get it. Let's see if we get zombie out of this. Let's bring it up. How Brad
fighting
games, and of course we would have, of course, accepted Brad beach volleyball because you can't have a Dead or Alive without beach volleyball, man. Dude, tricky one out the gate. All good. Pleasure hanging out with you for a little bit, man. Go get back at that Call of Duty. And also stick around. Let's see if we can bring you back for that head-to-head.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, brother. Okay. Dude, we started off with a tough one today, a tricky one. Let's see who we got. We've got a PlayStation player coming up next. Let's see how they do. I believe we've got Patrick coming up, you guys. Patrick coming up to rep PlayStation. Patrick already getting in the spirit of Christmas back there.
Yep.
Happy holidays.
Thanks, you too.
That's a pretty tree. I like that tree a lot.
Yeah, my first tree. Decided to go multicolor.
This is your first one. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what is it? Let me ask you this. What is it about the PlayStation that just makes you want to like cover that Christmas tree in Sony ornaments this year?
I mean, it's got to come down to the exclusives, right? I mean, Last of Us, God of War, Demon Souls, things like that. That's what keeps me coming back.
Well, so I'm hearing based on these games, you're a person who just likes to suffer while they play their games. I respect that.
Die Hard.
Yeah, no, I absolutely respect it, man. Where are you playing from?
Kentucky.
Whereabouts in Kentucky, sir?
The northern region, right on the Ohio River.
Okay, I am also from a region off the Ohio River known as Louisville. So hello, sir. Cheers. Cheers. Now that you know that I'm from the state, you're like, oh, I went to this high school. I grew up here.
Yeah, that's everyone in this area.
Yeah, I frequented these Waffle Houses. Sure. All right. Sorry. I got off track. We'll talk Waffle House after we get into our questions. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Question number 1. In what year was the original PlayStation released in North America? This is multiple choice. Was it A, 1995, B, 1998, C, 2001, or D, 2005? In what year was the original PlayStation released in North America?
God, I'm going to feel bad if this is wrong. I think it was A, 95.
Let's check it. Was it A, 1995? Almost there. 1 second. Oh, sorry. We're adding a little more tension on you. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Right. It was 1995. Well done. That put me squarely in middle school. All right. Here we go, man. We're off to a good start. Question number 2. What was the first PlayStation console to get a slim or slimline model?
Oh, I know PlayStation 2 got one, but did PlayStation 1 get a slim? I don't think so. PlayStation 2. I'm just going to call it.
Let's check it. Was it PlayStation 2? It was the PlayStation 1. You had that little voice in your head. Oh, no worries, man. Absolutely no worries. Hey, we've got some tough ones today. So absolutely no shame. Stick around and let's see if we get you back for that face-off round, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you're very welcome. Give my home state a hug for me. And yeah, I think we've got an Xbox player coming up next. Before that, hey, Joe, how do we pick who comes back later on? Is there some kind of like massive mainframe supercomputer? Do you have like a team working on it? Like a big like chalk grid of numbers and you throw a rock out on the street and whatever number it lands on? No. I'm a D&D kid when I'm not playing my PlayStation. So we're just going to roll a D4 for each person or for each team and find out who comes that way. It's super fun and nerdy. And we've got Julian coming in to rep the Xbox. Everybody send some love, send some good vibes through that chat to Julian. And let's bring him up. Bum, 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 bum. We've got a quick problem with Julian. It's no worries. So hang on. We're holding tight. We're getting a new Xbox player ready to go. And by we, I really mean our producer, Billy Business. He makes this show go. He makes the show run. I just ramble until it ends. He's the one making the show work. So please give him some love. He's amazing. And he types in all caps, and it really makes me nervous. But that's not important. What is important right now is that we've got Taylor coming up to rep Xbox. Let's get Taylor up here.
Hi.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Nothing much. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Okay.
Yeah,
Where are you playing from?
I'm from California, SoCal. I'm like probably 45 minutes without traffic to like go to your headquarters if I want to.
Well, look,
I know where that's at.
We know you're immediately from SoCal because what's the first thing we started talking about? How long it would take you to get somewhere without traffic. Yeah, completely genuine. Why? Why are you a big Xbox fan?
I just love the controller better, but I'm kind of thinking about switching over to PlayStation. I don't know.
Ooh.
because the games are better at PlayStation. I'm more of a Call of Duty fan too, so I'm like a hardcore. I have all the Call of Duties for all of Xbox consoles.
Right
so,
on.
Yeah.
Oh, but you might. I mean, how you do here might determine whether or not you switch.
Yep.
You know, you might go full PlayStation in about a rage. I don't know, or this just cements your.
It's like the Spider-Man game. I'm like, oh, Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel superhero, so I don't know. Miles Morales too.
Yep. No, I hear you. Okay. Well, here we go. Well, look. You win this round. You at least buy a copy of Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Question number 1.
Okay.
How many numbered games are there in the Gears of War series?
Oh, I know for sure there's 5. Oh.
Yeah, we're not screwing around today.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
How many? A new one.
Okay, how many numbered games are there in the Gears of War series? Lock that answer in for me.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, let's check it. Billy, let us know. How many numbered games are there in Gears of War?
Oh, there were 5. Oh, I was thinking of Judgment too. Wasn't there one called Judgment?
I always have the hardest time because, I have the answers in front of me. And so I do my best to just stay as neutral as possible while everyone weighs their answers. It took everything in me.
Are they releasing a new one right now?
Yes, there are 5.
Dang it. Oh.
Dude, no worries.
I should have gone with my gut.
Hey, it's all good. It was nice hanging out with you for a second, man.
Yeah.
And stick around because we can always get you back for this face-off so that you can steal some money from a PlayStation fan. And won't that just be like the true meaning of the holiday season?
Yep, just steal from people. Yeah, that's great. That's
all right, man. All right, hang tight. We'll see you here in a little bit.
All right.
Oh, these questions are really, really hard this time. I hope you guys are stretching a little bit, getting ready to go. Because they're a little tough this time. These are some high cardio, heavy lift questions this time around. Let's see. We've got a PlayStation fan coming up for this next one. Let's get him up here. We've got Joey coming up representing PlayStation.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Joey? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Right on. I'm digging the poster wall that you got. Here's what I dig about this poster wall. They're nicely framed.
Yeah, I got Rogue One, Force Awakens, and La La Land 4.
Got La La Land. I mean, to me, that's a thematic trilogy, if there ever was one. But no, man, looking sharp. See, look, you took the time. You measured the distance between your posters. It looks sharp, is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hey, where are you playing from?
Southern Utah.
Southern Utah. Okay, right on. Okay, we're repping PlayStation today. What makes you a PlayStation guy?
I had a PS1 and a PS2 growing up. The PS2 was my dad's, and I just played a lot of PS1 games like Crash and Spyro. And so we skipped the 3rd generation, but I hopped on for 4, and I just got a 5. So I love PlayStation.
That's where I am too. I just I had a PlayStation 1, and that's just what I've always had. It's a huge nostalgia thing for me. That's how I played all my Final Fantasy. And that's how I've continued to play my Witchers and my Dark Souls and all that good stuff. Full on nostalgia for me. Although it does hurt a little bit that you inherited your PlayStation 2 from your dad. I feel very old. But that's all good. You ready to answer some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do this. Question number 1 for this PlayStation round, Joey. Which era is the first Call of Duty Black Ops game set in?
Wow, this is a hard one. We've got a lot of hard ones today.
You can take a second. Which era, which war is the first Call of Duty Black Ops game set in?
I'm not a crazy big Call of Duty fan. I've played them all just because my friends had them and stuff. But I've never been super into that franchise. But I think I'll just say modern day.
Is it set in modern day? Let's check it, Billy. Let me know. was Call of Duty Black Ops set in modern day? It was set during the Vietnam War, more in the Cold War era. Although I am not a Call of Duty guy at all. Your guess would have been as good as mine on that one, man. Make sure you stick around, and let's get you back in that head-to-head. Sound good, dude?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Oh, dude, thank you very much for playing. It was good talking to you for a little bit. I told you guys, man, they're hard today. Man, we're not screwing around. Okay, let's. I think we've got Julian ready to get up here to rep Xbox a little bit. Let's see if it happens. Julian, we're ready. We're waiting. Everybody wants you on the stage.
There we go. Sorry.
Do we have you?
Yeah.
Hey, Julian, what's up?
Hello.
Where are you playing from?
Canada today.
That's cool. How's Canada doing?
We just got something from Trudeau saying no more than 10 people for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're there too. We're not allowed to go outside after 10 o'clock. So, hang in there and be safe, all that good stuff. Hopefully with all like the just kind of crappy news going around today, we can like just have some fun, hang out, and have a good time. So you're here repping Xbox, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why Xbox? You got to tell me.
One, it's the originality. Everyone said that they started off with that console. But the reason why I stayed is because I love the controller. I cannot get over the controller. I tried using PlayStation. I do enjoy the PlayStation consoles, but it's just the controller. I get hand cramps. I got way too big hands or something like that.
You know what's crazy is I think it's the opposite for me. The reason I never got huge into Xbox is because I got so used to the PlayStation controller that it just, I don't know, the Xbox controller feels like I'm trying to paint with my right hand or something like that, or like my
I guess so. The PlayStation 1 controller was small and the Duke was, well.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a much more lethal throwing object when the two came out. What's your favorite game?
Sadly, it's not from Xbox, but the only one that I could think of was Yoshi's Island.
Man, that's a dope game.
I know.
I feel like we should have done I don't know how we would have done a three-way face-off with just sweet, non-threatening Nintendo there in the middle. But, man, Yoshi's Island's awesome.
Oh man, my jam! I would dream of that every night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good pick. Well, hey, you ready to jump into this?
Well, I had some faith until I heard all the questions.
It's all good. No. Take a deep breath. You're good.
I'm pretty smart though, so.
Boom. Ooh, Julian, cocky. I like it. Here we go.
I got coffee too, so I'm good.
I haven't blinked in an hour. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Only one professional athlete had their own branded game launch along with the original Xbox back in 2001. Who was it? Only one professional athlete had their own branded game with the launch of the Xbox in 2001.
Their own branded game. Professional athlete.
And along with the Xbox, it was an X Games athlete. So makes sense thematically.
Can't think of his name. I know it. I know it.
You got it. Pull it.
It gets you there. Athlete. You think it's someone that's physical, but it's actually not. Snowboarding. I know it. I used to play Amped all the time. I remember snowboarding was huge back then. Orange hair. Flew down the mountain as fast as he could. I don't remember his name.
I'm gonna roll that question out one more time, and then we'll just throw a name out there. Sound good?
All
right. Only one professional athlete had their own branded game launch along with the original Xbox back in 2001. Only one professional X Games athlete. Who was it?
Oh, Shaun White. Oh. Let's hope it's that. I hope it's that.
Let's check it. Was it Shaun White, Billy? Snowboarder Shaun White.
Oh.
It was Tony Hawk, my friend. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
That was my second one.
No worries, man.
Coffee wasn't strong enough.
You needed at least like 2 more Tim Hortons, man. I get it. It's all good, dude. Thank you so much for playing. Hang around for us, and let's see if we can get you back there for that face-off. Sound good, dude?
Yeah, sounds great.
Right. Keep hitting that coffee. All right, guys. Man, we're flying through this one because these questions are tough, dude. Like this one is really, really hard. And you know, I expected to sort of really make a decision today based on, you know, like what team did what, you know, based on, what game console I was going to officially give my loyalty to. I'm a PlayStation guy. A little bit about me. I'm a PlayStation guy, but I'm a one-player PlayStation guy. I like my Witchers. I like my Skyrims. I like my games where I can just be left alone and not get absolutely annihilated multiplayer by younger kids because I'm a coward. But you know who's not a coward, you guys? Jason, coming up to rep PlayStation.
Yeah! Come on, baby! Let's do this!
Jason, whoa! Coming in strong, dude.
Got the power on. Give me some easy questions.
Yeah, Jason, you're my favorite player. You got the wall. You got like a WWE entrance going on, man.
Yeah, I know. I got some lights, some disco lights. You know, making sure my in-house party is as good as the out one.
No, dude, I absolutely love it. I would say add some pyro, except I see the smoke detector there on the ceiling. So you know.
I didn't need that.
Oh, perfect. Well, then light the Roman candles, man. Let's do it.
Good.
Where are you playing from?
I'm playing from Toronto, Ontario.
Okay, we got 2 Canadians back to back today. All right.
Yeah.
You ready to do this? Let's go. Let's go. Question 1. I feel good about this. I feel real good about this. Question number 1. In the first Uncharted game, Drake's Fortune, Nathan Drake is searching for what fabled location?
Man, I don't know. I never played Nathan Drake.
You got it in the first Uncharted.
Mayan temple?
He was looking for what fabled location? It's a fabled city.
I don't know. This is a tough question, man. Do I get a lifeline?
Say again?
Do I get a lifeline? Like any clue? I know it was in the jungle. I know Nathan Drake was in the jungle somewhere.
I know. I'll tell you. It wasn't just a location. It was a fabled. It was a fabled city. Made of gold.
Mexico.
The fabled city of Mexico.
Yeah.
No, man, it's not a real place.
Oh man.
You got. Give me a solid guess, man. You've been doing all those push-ups. You've been getting that heart rate up. You got this.
You mean a location for Fable?
It was it's a fabled location. So it's like a mythical location.
Atlantis?
It's a solid guess. You want to lock it? Let's lock in Atlantis. Really? It's in Atlantis.
Oh, I would never guess that.
El Dorado.
No. Yeah, I was close. Mine was close, right? You should have
You were close. Some of the same vowels are in like both of those places.
I would have never guessed that question. Never in a million years. Never.
It's all good, dude. So you don't. So let me ask you this: you don't play a lot of Uncharted. What do you like playing?
I'm mainly Final Fantasy. You just throw me a Final Fantasy question, man. Like F10. What is the main character's name? Yuna. Dude, that was my question, right? Or like some Final Fantasy stuff, but
I'll keep it in mind. If you come back to the end, I'll throw the game by just asking you all facts about Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII.
Done.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that, dude. It was a pleasure meeting you, man.
You enjoy yourself too. Okay.
Yeah. Stick around. And let's see if we can get you back. Oh my God. We're gonna get before we get into this last round. We're going to get someone through the 5. Right now, I think we've gotten someone through 2 questions. I feel like someone's out there that can get all 5. And I think we've got an Xbox fan coming up. I think, Billy. Okay, we've got Ryan coming up to rep the Xbox. Ryan, let's get you up here. Let's see if you break this streak.
It is me.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What up, Joe?
Oh man, dude, that is a killer setup. That whole room works for me.
Yes, thank you, man.
That's
awesome. It's my stream background from when I'm streaming.
Why do I do this for a living and you have a better background than me? I think we got to set up. I think we got to switch rooms, dude.
You got to get a cool background. It took me a while to get my background down.
No, I appreciate it.
They didn't have Pickle Rick there for a while, and really, Pickle Rick seals the deal.
He brings the room together. Like
it's really just that smile. You're like, hey, you know, it's a good time when you walk in here.
He's absolutely your Lebowski rug. I totally get it. Where are you playing from?
Culver City, Los Angeles.
Okay, all right. Local boy makes good. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Let's jump in. All right. Question number 1, dude. What kinds of creatures are you fighting against in the State of Decay series? What kind of creatures or monsters are you fighting against in the State of Decay series?
I've never even played this. I'm just gonna go with zombies.
Is it zombies?
I've never even heard of this game.
Is it zombies? He's calling his shot. He's Babe Ruth in it.
I figured the word decaying means they were decaying as zombies.
Perfect. You got it. All right. Here we go.
I feel really bad for the guy that didn't get the Tony Hawk question.
I know.
Dude, was Shaun White even relevant in 2001?
I think he was.
Well, maybe right about there. I just felt so bad.
Sean had like a Target clothing line, I think, in 01.
I was like, wait, has there ever been a Shaun White game?
But I think there has, though. I actually like.
I think he did have a Shaun White snowboarding game at one point.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Question number 2. We're over the question number 1 hump. Feeling good. What racing franchise has released 16 games total across all Xbox
Need for Speed.
consoles?
Need for Speed.
Oh, okay. I like the confidence.
It was the secondary names of the secondary titles. Heat. Right. I literally just got Heat.
Okay, nice. Is it Need? Yeah. It is Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Boom. We're 2 for 2.
I almost said Forza when it had that number. I was like, there's only like 7 Forzas though.
No, you got it. You got that. All right. Here we go. We went zombies. We went Need for Speed.
I feel bad. These are pretty easy compared to the last questions.
I don't know, man. Some of these the race. The Need for Speed would have killed me because I don't know anything about racing games outside of.
I literally just got done.
Oh yeah,
I literally just closed Left 4 Dead, and I don't know the name of the kind of flu. I just closed Left 4 Dead 2. What kind of flu is it?
Left 4 Dead franchise, the zombie apocalypse kicks in following an outbreak of what flu? What do they call the flu that kicks off the outbreak in Left 4 Dead?
Oh my god! All I can think of when I think of flu is freaking COVID. It's like literally all I can think of in my head right now is just.
I mean, it's COVID. Not that, but what if it was? That'd be weird.
That would be wild. It's not an actual kind of flu, I don't think. It's
one of those fake made up things.
Right. It's not like the bird flu.
No. You got this. In the Left 4 Dead franchise, a zombie apocalypse kicks in following an outbreak of what kind of flu?
It's like some crazy name, like.
The irony is that it's the Shaun White flu. I'm kidding. It's
no, I'm never gonna be. It starts with an M. It's like Metalliba or Metal. It's not metallic. Bro, I do not know because it's some crazy name that starts with an M.
You know what, Billy?
It's some wild name.
Is it a wild name that starts with an M? Because I'll give it to you.
The green, definitely doesn't start with the green flu.
It was the green flu. It could have been Montana, and I would have the Montana flu.
Green flu, how simple. And all I could think was just COVID. As soon as I saw, and I literally just closed Left 4 Dead 2.
2020 ruining everything.
How often do they even say what kind of flu it is in that game? I don't think I've ever heard it.
COVID's wrecking everything for us, man.
Right on, Joe. Well, I'll stick around.
Yeah, stick around, man, dude.
That was fun. I've been trying to get in these for weeks. I'm so happy to finally get in here.
Oh, dude, super happy to have you in, man.
So I'm excited. Appreciate it, man.
All right, let's
Good
get
show.
you back to the finals. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Okay. We have one more PlayStation player coming up before we get into these finals. Man, these have been tough. Here's the thing, though, with this face-off we're going to do. There will be a definitive winner in the face-off. So I guess, if this next round doesn't work out, we just look at those as the warm-ups. This face-off is the final round. But I feel good about this one. We've got Antoine coming up to rep PlayStation. He's our last PlayStation player coming in. Hey, what's up, man?
Hello. How are you?
Doing? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Where are you playing from?
I'm from California.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I always immediately go to everybody's wall art. We got that cool Rogue One poster. Yeah. We got that Paranorman poster. We got very cool stuff, man.
Half of the like it was just posters that like, hey, these might look nice on my wall, and so I just did it.
Hey, looking good's part of it, man. Looking good's absolutely part of it. So let me ask you this: why PlayStation over Xbox?
Funny thing is, I do have one Xbox, but for a majority of my life, I've just been a PlayStation junkie with PS2 and PS3 and PS4, and that's just dominated me. I love playing games on there, and I think it's just fantastic.
Yeah, that's been the same way it is for me too. Although it is funny, and the episode so far today like reinforces it. Like anytime you ask someone like why Xbox or PlayStation, they will be like, I mean, I do have an Xbox, right? Like I do have a PlayStation. Like the rest of the fandom just gonna like come for them. I love that so much.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game?
Oh, right now,
it's a dumb.
I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man on the PS4, but if I had to really choose, it's I'm guessing right now it's The Last of Us Part 2. I just really dug that game a lot.
I'm not gonna. I can't lie to you. I've still been emotionally bracing to play it. Like the first one did actually wreck me, and I was not expecting that to happen. I think the last time I got wrecked on that level by a game was Eris in Final Fantasy VII when I was like a child. Yeah, so I have not started playing yet.
Yeah, no, like it's not emotionally, it is not easy, but I think you can power through it.
I'll power through it.
Yeah.
You know what else you're going to power through? All 5 of these questions.
Thank you. I'll try my best.
Let's do this, man. All right. Question number 1. Which one of these is a robot? A, Ratchet. B, Clank. C, neither of them is a robot. Or D, both of them are robots.
It's a simple Clank. C, Clank. And B Clank.
Is it B, Clank? Bam! Clank is a robot. I also just really like the wording of that question. Makes me laugh every time I see it. Okay, here we go. Question number 2.
I choked on the inside.
What is the subtitle of the PlayStation 2 game Metal Gear Solid 3?
Ooh. I really want to say Snake Eater.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I never played Metal Gear Solid.
It's all good.
Not like a lot of it. So like,
you want to lock it in?
I think Snake Eater.
Okay.
I hear that a lot. So
okay, cool. It was Snake Eater. Well done. You got those instincts.
I just had that song just got stuck in my head right now. So yeah.
All right, here we go. It's question number 3. I'm feeling good about it. What was the very first game in Square's Final Fantasy series to receive a direct sequel? So what was the very first game in the Final Fantasy series to actually get a direct sequel?
I don't know.
Our Final Fantasy fan earlier is yelling at his screen right now.
Yeah, no, he would definitely be super down with this.
Now, it took quite a few games, but there's only but what was the first one that actually got a direct sequel?
Whew. I don't know. I guess maybe like I'm just gonna go ahead and say maybe Final Fantasy VII. I have no idea.
Let's check it. Was it Final Fantasy VII, the one that emotionally wrecked me? Billy. It was Final Fantasy X. The sequel was very originally called Final Fantasy X-2.
Those names always confuse me.
Hey, look, it's been a war of attrition on this episode, and you got through, man. You crawled through that barbed wire. I don't know what other World War I metaphors I can assign to this, but you nailed those first two. Let's see if we can get you back for this next round, dude. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure talking to you too. It's so good to be a part of this. I'll definitely stick around.
Thanks for playing, man. Thanks for playing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been just an intense, those episodes of American Ninja Warrior where just no one makes it past the first monkey bars. Man, I feel like this has been our just impossible episode of American Ninja Warrior. But we're here to our head-to-head final now. And here's how it's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're doing something a little different. Normally, we just bring back one player and they do a normal round of extra hard questions. But today, we're going to bring back two players. We're going to bring back one from Team Xbox and one from Team PlayStation. They'll each get 5 questions. Whoever gets the most correct is going to be our winner. If there's a tie, then we'll move into a sudden death. So, the way this is going to work, I am going to roll first my dice to figure out who our Xbox person is. Here we go. Okay, I rolled 1 second, Billy. Let me remember who it is. I rolled a 2. So it is going to be our round 3 player is coming back to represent Xbox in the sudden death. And okay, that's Julian. And our PlayStation player, I am rolling. Is it like I got my fancy? Look at that. Here we go. I rolled a 1. Our first PlayStation player is coming back to represent Sony PlayStation in the finals. Billy, who is that? Okay, representing Xbox, we've got Julian. And representing PlayStation, we've got Patrick. All right. Honors on the line, you guys. Let's bring them both back up. Hello. Welcome back.
Hey, didn't expect to be back.
Hey, I'm glad you're. I'm glad that just the rage of this very hard episode hasn't made you pull down the tree. And we got Julian back with us too.
I apologize before I actually dropped my laptop 30 seconds beforehand. That's why it was so hectic. And it was in pieces, and I just put it back together.
That's the way it works, dude. That's totally the way it works. All right, gentlemen, welcome back. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to start with PlayStation. You'll do all 5 of your questions, and then we'll do Xbox. So let's say, PlayStation gets 4 of them right. You're going to have to do 5 to win, 4 to tie. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Let's start with our PlayStation questions. Question number 1. What was the first PlayStation console to have the ability to play online? Was it the 1, the PS2, the PS3, or the PS4?
Unless there was some foreign model I never heard of, I got to go with B, PlayStation 2.
Okay, let's check it. Was it the PS2, Billy? All right, that is 1 point down for PlayStation. It was the PS2. Here we go. Question number 2. Both the first and final games in the Uncharted series frequently reference what famous English explorer?
Shoot. What was his name?
We got a bunch of tough Uncharted ones in this episode.
Well, I could remember more about the first one. I mean,
I will reread the question while you go over it in your head.
Sure.
Buy you some time. Both the first and final games in the Uncharted series frequently reference what famous English explorer? And then I'm going to sneeze just to buy you a little more time.
I'm gonna call and just saying he's something Francis Drake?
Is it Francis Drake? Billy, let's check it.
Oh,
it was Francis Drake. It was the sneeze. The sneeze.
Yeah, exactly. It blew the name into my head. Thank you.
And look, guys, to be perfectly fair, when we do the Xbox round, I will sneeze the exact same amount of times just to make sure that everything's even, Steven. All right, here we go. You've got 2 points on the board. Question number 3. In The Last of Us Part 2, why does Abby hold a grudge against Joel? And also, this is a spoiler run, audience, so if you haven't played yet, leave the room for a minute, and I'll tell you when it's safe to come back.
3, 2, 1. It's because Joel killed Abby's father, the doctor.
Let's check it. Is our spoiler answer because she killed his dad? Boom, nailed it. 3 for 3. Okay, you got 3 points on the board. Also, everyone can come back. The spoilers are over. Give everybody a minute to come back from that bathroom break.
It's safe now.
Okay, man. Okay, here we go. This is gonna make for a very tough final round. You're playing a hell of a game. Okay, here we go. For 4 points, what series of puzzle and platforming games was marketed under the tagline "Play, Create, Share"? What series of puzzle and platforming games was marketed under the tagline "Play, Create, Share"?
It's a series. So I don't need to know the exact one. I'm pretty sure it's Little Big Planet.
Let's check it. Was that series of puzzle and platforming games Little Big Planet? Billy, let me know. It was Little Big Planet. Okay, 4 points on the board. Let's see if you can put all 5 points up there. That which would mean that Xbox will need to get 5 points on the board just to tie you, and then we would go into sudden death. Okay, man, here we go. How many games were first available for the PlayStation when it was released in 1995? Was it A, 10, B, 17, C, 35, or D, 58?
Oh, this is just a crapshoot. Okay,
let's
see. Let's just narrow it by 2 here. Let's just go. Shoot, I got nothing. Let's go with A10. Let's try the lowest.
Let's check it. Billy, was it A? Let's lock in A, 10. Was it 10 games when PlayStation launched? It was B, 17. But hey, look, this is an impressive final round. That's 4 points that Xbox
made up for it.
Need to beat. Here we go. Well done. That was well played. But here we go.
I thought the answer was Sean White.
All of these questions are Sean. The answer to all of these is Sean White. All right. Here we go, man. You ready to go for Xbox?
Yes.
All right. Question number 1. What MCU star, what Marvel Cinematic Universe star appears as a playable character in Gears 5 and has suggested himself as a possible on-screen Marcus Phoenix?
I don't play Gears.
It is.
This is going to be quick.
It is not a snowboarder.
Marvel Cinematic Universe plays as a character in Gears 5. Suggested himself as a possible on-screen Marcus Phoenix. playable character, superhero somehow. Oh god. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be quick.
No, not necessarily.
I'm drawing a blank on. I don't know why it's Marvel Cinematic Universe, even though that's my favorite.
Hey.
Punisher? No, the Punisher's DC. Oops. Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And yeah, if you want to give me his character.
Marcus Phoenix. How am I drawing?
Okay,
so
no, sorry.
All right, yeah.
Really, my producer says I need the actor's name. Sorry, being too charitable.
The actor's name of the superhero?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which MCU star is a playable character in Gears 5 and has suggested himself to play Marcus Phoenix in a movie version of Gears?
Yeah, there's probably no way I'll get that. No lifelines, I guess. All right, sorry, don't know the answer. Oh,
you're all good. Just pick yourself any Marvel actor. You got a percentage chance. I believe in you.
Bruce Banner, possibly. I don't know.
Was it Bruce? Do you want to lock that in?
No.
No. Okay, one more.
That's not the actor's name. That's the thing.
All right.
There's so many Bruce Banners, but there's only one. I don't even know Tony Stark's name. Oh, geez.
Billy tells me you've got 5 seconds.
All right, I lock it in. Tony Stark. I don't have any actor names.
Was it Tony Stark, aka Robert Downey Jr.? It was Dave Bautista. Now, this doesn't mean you're out, but it does mean you've got to get a run of the next 4 questions in order to tie this up and to take it to sudden death. And I think you can do it. Okay, here we go.
Apologies for that.
Oh, no worries at all. Okay. Gears of War 4 introduced a new weapon to the series that launches explosive drills at enemies. What is that weapon called?
There's a Nasher Lancer. There's the new weapon that launches explosive drills. Oh, goodness. I just said Gears. It wasn't my thing.
I know.
I've played every Halo. I've read every document on it. I have books on it.
To me, this is kind of a ridiculous weapon. You either need drills or you need explosions. I don't see why you need them both. But Gears of War 4 combined them.
Driller? That's all I can think of.
Billy, is it the Driller? It is the drop shot, Julian, which means, Julian, thank you so much for playing. But we have a winner. It's Patrick.
Thanks. Good games, Julian. I played Gears 4 a lot too, and I could not remember what that weapon was called.
These questions were absolutely brutal today. Patrick, congratulations on winning the game tonight. Make sure you stick around, and producer's going to reach out to you, get your contact information, all that good stuff, so that we can get your prize to you. But more than that, thank you to everyone that came in here today, rolled up their sleeves to get into these questions. They were tough today, man. They were really, really tough. I appreciate all of you guys coming in and playing. I always really enjoy just being able to meet you guys, hang out for a little bit, be a weirdo and spy on your living room, for like just a minute. I hope all you guys are being safe and staying healthy, having a good time, being kind to each other. And we will see you guys next time here on the Fandom 5. Much love to Billy Business, our producer, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.